Hey, all the Bicholas, thank you so much for listening to the Men's Room Podcast.
And thanks to our pals at the Advocates Law Firm for being great partners. Yes, even you, creepy Kyle.
Seriously, though, if you'd been injured as a result of somebody else in your car, on your bike, walking across the street, talk to our friends at the Advocates Law Firm and let them help you out.
Yeah, they're the best injury lawyers around, and they want to make sure that you're not taken advantage of. Plus, your first consultation is free.
It's simple. You get injured, the advocates get results. Contact them today at advocateslaw.com.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
Hey, it's Miles. Thank you guys for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast.
Have you heard our newest podcast? It's called The Greatest Story Never Told.
Download it today on radio.com. Be sure to subscribe. New episodes are uploaded every Tuesday at noon.
Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is real. The members of this radio program are simply not that bright, or what some people would call educated. They are merely stupid. They're not trying to offend anyone on purpose. And all have played doctors on TV. You have been warned and are cordially invited to join the party. This is the Men's Room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. You know what they say, shake your radio more than 3 times, and you're playing with it. You're listening to the Men's Room.
And away we go. Welcome to season 15 and episode number 3,313. Along with Steve the Thrill Hill, the Ted Smith, and Mike Hawk. And you are in the Men's Room. On tap today, once again, we play Big Dummy. Ted's Meat and Potatoes includes an air fryer and delicious onion rings.
All right.
We will play Profile This, plus headlines, Men's Room Shout of the Day, fun with listener emails, and everyone's favorites, TV Time with Ted.
Click, clack.
Drickety drum.
That is all coming on today's very special episode of the Men's Room.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance. And here's how it works. You call us, we will spin the category wheel like butter. And then we'll ask you a question from that category. But here's where Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right. Because as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. So far this year, our biggest dummy has been the lovely and talented Jason, who showed why you don't eat lead paint chips and answered 15 consecutive questions wrong. Can you do better? Of course you can. So give us a call, and off we go on Big Dummy.
Big contestant to play Big Dummy, call 206-421-ROCK. Like the Men's Room on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Men's Room Live. And send those emails to the Men's Room at KISW.com.
Oh, drat, I was driving along minding my own business when that vulgar leech hit my Beamer with his pickup truck. I fear I've fractured my clavicle.
I say, old boy, don't simply put it in the hands of your insurance company to sort it out. Talk with a dedicated row of solicitors at the Advocates Law Firm.
Pipe down, you old sod. The advocates will see your case through to the bitter end and won't sleep a fortnight until they have victory in their grasp.
Jolly good, old man, jolly good indeed.
You get injured, the advocates get results. AdvocatesLaw.com.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
The men's room returns with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Oh, Michelle's and away we go. Welcome to season 15 and episode number 3,313. What a large and in charge program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat. As once again, we welcome in the head chef. Ted's Meat and Potatoes today is all about the onion rings. We got on somehow a discussion that just didn't end the other day as far as people telling us where the best onion rings were.
Oh, people have strong opinions about that.
So we figured, you know what? Mike's got an air fryer. He's willing to bring that bad boy in. I picked up some onion rings this morning. What better idea than to try these delicious onion rings in the air fryer, because you guys swear by these. One of the few things that we have not tried in an air fryer has been the onion ring. So
what I like is your move that little do most people know. You also bought mozzarella sticks and are trying to convince Mike to leave his air fryer here overnight so that he can quietly enjoy mozzarella sticks
Friday
tomorrow.
afternoon, you know what I mean? If we need a snack, we can just pop those bad boys in. Also got some TGI Friday potato skins, which are
For real?
Oh yeah, which are delicious too, man. That might be the best thing ever in the world. So if it makes it the way I think it's going to make it, those are unbelievable.
It's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be a great Ted's Meat Potatoes today. We've got the air fryer. We got onion rings ready to go. And today is the day we play the game known as Big Dummy. It's an easy game to play. We spin the category wheel, and either you're playing for Team Sober or Team Not Sober. So far, as we now reset the biggest dummy every year, we have Jason and Jesse. They are tied. Jesse last week tied Jason, plus 16 it took him. So we've got a couple of big dummies in action. Every time we play Big Dummy, we like to do a little men's room poll. And the last time we had animals in the news everywhere, from alligators, monkeys, locusts, bears, invasions happening everywhere.
Oh, right.
One city in Thailand or Thailand.
Thailand, yeah.
Thailand that basically you can't go outside.
I mean, you can, but you'll be attacked by monkeys.
Right. So, and then if there's plagues of locusts all over, in Europe, in Italy, in Africa, you name it. I mean, they are everywhere. So that would be the other animal you'd have to live within proximity and deal with. And then we have alligators and bears, which we know very well here in the United States of America. So we figured, hey, if you got to deal with one animal to be around in all these kind of different situations, with alligators on people's doorsteps, attacking kids.
Outside of elevator doors now.
Right. Deal with one animal. And the results of our poll. The one animal and that you would prefer to deal with more than any other, that would be the locust. 15% said, you know what? That's the one I'm going to pick.
Oh, no.
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 I don't know if you've ever been around a swarm like that before, but that's a little bit crazy.
I just don't like bugs.
Mm-hmm. Monkeys was 21%. So
Hey, where the monkeys?
Alligators
They're
came
gonna
in
steal
at,
your fruit and beat your ass.
at 28%. There's a large population of Americans already live with alligators. Bears. You guys said bears without question. If you have to deal with one animal, 35% said a bear.
I mean, I get it in spirit. I do. But if the bear wanders into my house, then I'd rather have the locust.
Right. That's a fact. Now, today on our men's room poll, we get this little survey here, and it's pretty interesting. Someone polled 2,000 drinkers and asked what type of alcohol they were drinking when they did stupid stuff.
Sure.
Okay? Here's what they found. Which alcohol do you believe would be the alcohol that would get you arrested if you drank too much of it? Whiskey.
Yeah.
Ted, do you agree with that? Whiskey?
More than likely.
Whiskey seems fightish.
I feel like whiskey adds that liquid courage element more than the other ones.
Whiskey drinkers get arrested the most without question.
Yep.
Almost twice as many people said they were drinking whiskey compared to rum, believe it or not, in second place, and tequila was third.
Really?
Yes. So whiskey and then rum in second place, tequila was third as far as getting arrested. How about if you were to be naked in public? They asked 2,000 people, what were you drinking when you got naked in public?
I would, for me as a guy, it would be tequila, but I feel like rum should be the winner.
Vodka drinkers are the most likely to get naked in public.
Yeah.
A third of people who've
sense.
streaked said they were drinking vodka when that happened. It probably also has a lot to do with younger people prefer vodka.
Sure.
And, you know, if you're going to streak, you might as well look good. I mean, no one wants to see you naked when you're 50 years old drinking gin. You know, that's just not the right. That's not the right window.
Naked gin drinkers. Yeah.
How about what are you drinking when you decide to get a tattoo?
Tequila.
Tequila?
Tequila or rum?
It's vodka again.
Damn, really?
You're most likely to get a tattoo after drinking vodka. 42% were drinking it when they got inked up. Rum was next to 21%.
Is this whole study done by 25-year-old women?
I think so. How about if you wanted to set something on fire? What are you drinking?
Tequila.
You're most likely to set something on fire while drinking tequila.
Knew it.
Over a third of people who've started a fire while they were drunk said tequila was the culprit.
Also kidnapping.
Okay. And they also asked the 2,000 people that which drink do you believe causes the worst hangovers?
I'm going to say they believe it's tequila. My personal experience, whiskey.
Yeah, I'd say whiskey.
I was going to say the exact same thing. Tequila also causes the worst hangovers, followed by vodka, whiskey, rum, and gin, which kind of flies in the face of the keep it clear rule for the most part as far as avoiding a hangover. Because,
But I
as
think
you
people
know,
that drink gin, most people that drink gin that I know anyway, don't go in it to win it. Like tequila, it's going to be a long night. Gin, I'm having 1 or 2 drinks.
okay.
My problem with tequila is I just have like a mental issue with it. Like I know it's all liquor and it doesn't make a huge difference, but if I start drinking tequila, like it's just like, all right, it's going to be one of those nights.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's just something about saying tequila. People go, you know what? The hell, we're having a good time. That's what tequila means.
Which libation there causes the most blackouts?
Vodka.
Whiskey.
Tequila.
Damn.
Really?
Tequila drinkers have the most blackouts. How many a year?
How many blackouts a year on
A
average?
year. Out of these 2,000 people polled,
I'll say 26, so every other weekend.
3.75 blackouts.
Oh, that's
Right. I mean, that's yeah,
Maybe I
exactly.
drink a bit.
On average, Scotch drinkers have the fewest at 1.4. So today on our
52, one a weekend.
today on our men's room poll, we're going to ask you. You're going to give up a type of alcohol for the rest of your life. So, will that be whiskey? Will it be vodka? Will it be rum? Or will it be tequila? As far as something that you will never drink again for the rest of your life.
Can I still have mezcal?
You know what? No, I think it's still
too close.
It's still the blue agave equivalent. It's like saying, well, if I can't have whiskey, can I have bourbon?
And they said, but I mean, like, this is going to sound really American. You can still drink whiskey and stuff when you're in Mexico.
Yeah.
Sure. But
All right.
just keep in mind that all these kind of follow under an umbrella. So where would Fireball go?
Whiskey.
Whiskey, correct. I mean, if you're Jack Daniels, Jim Beam,
Sure, all right.
Crown Royal, Jameson, all the styles, everything involved, that would be whiskey. We know vodka, rum, everything from spice rum to clear rum to dark rum, and tequila is the same thing.
Just a statement came in that says, wet liquor causes you to threaten coworkers, LOL.
All of them.
I mean, for me, tequila's gone.
Really?
I really like tequila. I had some tequila last week and that was tremendous, but I just feel like I'm much more apt to drink whiskey, vodka, or rum.
Well, for me, rum or vodka, the difference is I don't drink a lot of mixed drinks, but vodka I don't mind shooting. So I would have to pick rum.
Okay. See, I love a rum and Coke. I don't have them very often, but when I do, I'm like, man, this is a really good drink.
But you don't
It's
have
solid.
it often.
No, I don't, and that's why I think I have to pick rum.
Yeah, I'm
Although
right there with
I've never had a bad time on rum.
Yeah,
I like Captain Morgan. I like Bacardi. I like it clear. I like it dark. It seems like with me, if I go on vacation and I'm not drinking tequila, I'll have some rum. Because it's typically
but
a
rum
sunny
is
drink,
the
you know?
vacation drink. Because again, if you're imagining, summertime vacation, it's like, of course I'm going to drink rum. Like, I will drink mixed drinks on vacation. For whatever reason, it's okay in my mind there. But like normal day to day, like I don't want a mixed drink. I want booze.
And to me, tequila is the worst mixer in the world. So, like, I love tequila, but I just need to drink tequila as tequila. Like, there's no drink that includes tequila that I really, really like. A margarita to me is just okay.
A margarita to me is
all
like,
right.
here's tequila with a side of heartburn. Just give me the tequila.
Exactly. And that's
What about I just had
Bloody
it.
Maria or something?
No,
Tequila sunrise.
mojito.
Well,
Is
you know what? I
mojito,
mean,
is mojito made with tequila?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was vodka.
That is
for
a
some
good
reason.
drink. That is a good
All
drink.
right. Well, that's not the worst in the world, but there you go.
Yeah. Again, tequila, I just have a mental thing with it.
I think everybody does, but
Let me put it to you that bluntly. For some reason, I have it in my head that if I have a couple tequilas, then nothing's going to work.
Oh, so you psyched yourself out of having
Yeah.
sex.
you get tequila D.
Right. So I'm just like,
Is it the only one that does that to you mentally, you think?
it's the only one where I drink it. I'll be like, all right, well, just so you know.
Well, you just told yourself that.
Trust me, you're exactly
You're
right.
sabotaging yourself.
I'm
You-
just saying, tequila, you're out of here.
Why don't you tell yourself it's like the Grinch's heart on Christmas Day? Like it's going to get 3 times its normal size and see what happens.
Right. It's like going to the urinal and thinking to yourself, well, if someone comes in and stands beside me, I'm not going to be able to pee. And so all of a sudden the door
Yeah, and I would
opens.
never do that.
And all of a sudden the door opens. You're like, oh God, here we go. So there's your men's room poll. I think I'm changing my answer. I think I'm going to give up whiskey.
Really?
I think whiskey is the thing I'm going to give up.
You're a disgrace.
Why?
You know why? Because I think
Because you suck as a human being.
on the danger level, as far as my life is concerned,
Oh, absolutely.
that's the danger.
But it's fun danger, man.
It is fun
It's like
danger.
Evil Knievel. He didn't have to do that dumbass stuff, but he did it because he had fun. But he knew it was dangerous. To me, that's what whiskey is. Like, getting on my Harley, I'm going to jump 15 school buses. Am I going to crash? Yeah. Break all the bones in my body? Absolutely. And you know what? I'll do it again.
Yeah, I think whiskey's got to go, man.
Man, there's something to me about having a beer and a shot of whiskey.
I'm right there with you. It is one of the greatest things you can do.
What shot would you go with?
Right now, I'm in a big Jameson phase.
I would go Jameson, too.
Jameson's delicious.
Yeah, it really is. All right, there's your men's room poll. Give up one for life. Will it be whiskey, vodka, rum, or tequila? All right, let's play the game known as Big Dummy. Who is our first contestant ready to play the big game?
Hello, Brian. Welcome to the men's room.
Brian, welcome to the program. You sober, not sober?
Not sober.
All right, Brian. Very good. Brian, you got to give up one for life. Will it be whiskey, vodka, rum, or tequila?
I was mulling around between the whiskey and the rum. Like I like whiskey, but I turn into a real a-hole.
Everybody does. That's the fun of it.
Yeah.
And I'm already an a-hole.
I was going to say you
apparently,
started
so-
out that way, so what's going to happen after that? So which one are you going to pick, Brian?
I'm going to go with rum. I like whiskey.
All right, there you go. Very good.
By the way, Ted, just a few comments have come in. Hey, sorry to argue with Ted, but Ted, mojito is rum. Ted, mojitos are rum. Mojitos are rum. I'm not done. Mojitos are white rum. Hold on. They keep coming. Mojito is rum. Mojito is made with rum, by the way. Mojito is rum, Jesus. Mojitos are made from rum, not tequila. Mojitos are made from rum. Mojitos are made rum, not tequila. And then someone says tequila and squirt, which is disgusting.
Tequila and squirt.
Mm-hmm. All right, Brian. Have you ever seen the movie Blues Brothers?
Yeah, I was young.
All right.
I'm going to say yes, but not really.
Well, here's your question. In the movie The Blues Brothers, what does Elwood steal from the gas station?
A 40?
Cigarettes?
Nope, nothing that good. Windshield wipers.
Oh, hey, Ted.
Yeah, our mojitos
can
are
you
made
hear
with
me?
rum.
Yes, that's right. Thought I'd let you know.
Thank you. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
All right, what do astronomers call the interstellar clouds of dust? There's also a character in what's the movie? Guardians of the Galaxy. And Avengers Endgame.
Oh, man. I don't know.
Nebula.
Nebula?
Yeah, Nebula.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, question 3, Brian.
Question number 3. Brian, your energy level is unbelievable.
Yeah, what did you do? Did you smoke or did you drink?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Ooh, comment just came in. Mojito is a rum drink. Thank you. All right.
Yep.
Here's your question. Zoologist Diane Fossey dedicated her life to the study of what animals?
Who?
Diane Fossey.
I have no idea. Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl?
Gorillas. Gorillas.
You do realize, Brian, that humans weren't alive during the era of the pterodactyl, correct?
Hey, anything could happen.
Yes.
Actually, that can't.
All right, your question. What is secured in a ship's cat head?
Cat head?
Yes. Just think about the parts of a ship you know.
That's not one of them. Cat head? Wait. Cat head?
Yes. What is secured in a ship's cat head?
I don't know. The anchor?
Yes!
Oh, very
Boom.
good. You do know. Very good, Brian.
Just think of the
All right.
parts of a ship you can possibly think of.
Right. Anchor's a good
Because after an anchor, I'm pretty much done.
Game is up. Big Dummy 206-421-ROCK. Who is our next contestant ready to play the big game?
Hello, Jen. Welcome to the men's room.
Liquor and whore.
Liquor and whores. Jen, are you sober or not sober?
Definitely not sober. Stoner Jen.
Not sober. All right, Jen, you got to give up one for life. Will it be whiskey, vodka, rum, or tequila?
I'm a whiskey girl. I'm going to go, and tequila sometimes, so I'm going to go rum.
Rum it is.
All right.
Definitely giving up rum.
All right, here is your question. When does Mary Poppins say she will leave? When does Mary Poppins say she will leave? I'm sure there's a whole freaking song with it.
When things are spick and span.
No, but when the wind changes. When the wind
It's been a long
changes.
time since I've seen that movie.
Yeah, I don't even remember
It should be that way. All right, here's a question. Diazepam is better known as Valium, Xanax, or oxycodone.
Janet.
Valium?
Valium.
Jen, are you on a landline phone?
No.
Okay.
Why is it bad? Does it sound bad?
No, it's got like this high in pitch going on right
Yeah.
now. And I just thought to myself,
Oh,
I've never really
sorry.
heard that on a cell phone before.
All right, your question.
I miss landlines though.
Do you? Do you miss
I
landlines?
do. I miss twirling the cord.
Let me ask you a question, Jen. Do you remember your phone number?
I do.
I don't think I can remember mine.
You don't remember your own phone number?
Not the last time I had a phone
Oh,
call.
a landline phone?
You probably remember the one you grew up with.
Absolutely. I can tell you all my friends' numbers, too.
I cannot remember my last landline phone number.
I can't either. I have no idea.
I can't remember the area code.
Oh,
it
dude,
was still 301 before it was 410 in Maryland. That was a recent.
When I was in Maryland, whatever the area code was, then my phone number was 340-5678.
Really?
Yes, it was all in a row except for the zero in the middle. Like, this is easy to remember. I got this.
All right, Jen, how many strings does a typical mandolin have?
5.
That would be the banjo. In this case, 8. And the banjo, they have 5 strings. You can play one for each toe. All right, your question, what is the capital of New Jersey?
Yeah.
Give us the state capitals.
I'm doing horrible today. I don't know.
Do you know any cities in New Jersey?
No.
I know a few.
Never been.
All right, what do you think, Ted?
I know it's not Hoboken.
No,
Not
it's
Hoboken.
It's none of the beach towns.
Nope.
Certainly not Brick.
It's not Newark.
Yeah.
It's not Newark.
It's not Cherry Hill.
I'm like, what am I missing?
Come on. You know this place, man.
It's not the biggest place in the world, but it's like one of those little state capitals. It's Trenton.
Trenton, New Jersey,
Trenton,
yes.
Trenton.
All right, Jen, your question. What deceased rock legend was known as the Lizard King?
He can do anything.
Wait, say that again? I'm sorry.
What now deceased rock legend was known as the Lizard King?
Elvis?
No, he was the Banana King.
He is the peanut butter and jelly sandwich king.
He was the king because he died on the throne.
Still want to try one of those.
Jim Morrison. All right, here's one for you. Umbriel, Oberon, Miranda, Ariel, and Puck. They're all moons orbiting what planet?
Saturn?
What do we always say, Jen? In doubt, when in doubt.
Just say Uranus.
Yeah.
They orbit Uranus.
Yeah, I knew it.
If you don't know, if you have
Just
no
guess
idea,
Uranus.
just guess Uranus.
It's always Uranus.
It is.
It is always my anus. All right, who did James Earl Ray assassinate?
JFK?
MLK. MLK. You're
Hold
so
the
close.
line, Jen. We'll come back with question number 8 and more of Big Dummy.
Oh, fiddlesticks!
What, Wilbur?
We just got hit and I think my back is all been out of shape.
You gotta talk with those whippersnappers at the Advocates Law Firm. They're the best injury lawyers around.
What? Pipe down, Clarence! Abner's telling me about the lawyers and the advocates. So what happened to you, Abner?
I was walking across the street with the light when some young punk came screeching around the corner. I lost a toe.
What? Shut it, Clarence! If you get injured, the advocates get results.
AdvocatesLaw.com. This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, It didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
The men's room is in progress. 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle.
Hear that, Ted? The cheese sticks will be ready in 10 minutes. Get a little appetizer for the head chef comes in. Ted's meat and potatoes. We'll get some onion rings and that bad boy coming up.
I thought you were going to do the cheese sticks tomorrow.
Mike said he wanted to fire up some cheese sticks. Why not? Is there ever a bad time for a mozzarella stick?
There's really not.
No, I think we're good to go. All right, the game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK. Do we still have the lovely Jen on the line?
We do. Hello, Jen. Welcome back to the program.
Hello.
Jen, you're on question number 8. You're killing it.
Sheesh.
All right, question number 8. Now, the previous question I asked you, who did James Earl Ray assassinate? You said JFK, but it was MLK Jr. So, who assassinated JFK?
Oh, no.
I'll give you a hint. It was not James Earl Ray.
James Earl Jones. I'm just kidding.
Yes, James Earl Jones.
I don't know. You're asking me really hard questions.
Man, I know it's in Dallas. I know there's a grassy knoll. He's at the book depository. But
You can't think of the name?
I cannot think
Lee
of
Harvey
three-
Oswald.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Oh.
The only thing, like her, the only thing going through my head was James Earl Jones.
I did not kill the president. All right, well, who killed Lee Harvey Oswald?
This one I know.
Yep. Made a movie about him. Just a single name. The movie, anyway. Danny Aiello in that, I believe.
Might have been. I like that guy.
Should I just spin the wheel?
Ray?
Yeah.
Ruby?
Jack Ruby.
All right, Jen, you're on question number 9.
Don't feel bad, you big dummy. All right, here is your question. From South Park, what is Cartman's first name?
Eric.
Okay, now you know something.
Too
Very
easy.
good.
Now we're in the wheelhouse.
All right. Finally got a category there that Jen knows.
I had a feeling she would get...
All right, the game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK. Who's our next contestant ready to play the big game?
Hello, Ben. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola. Benny on Team Sober, Team Not Sober. Sober, Ben, welcome to the show. Okay, Ben, our men's room poll. You got to give up one for life. Will it be whiskey, vodka, rum, or tequila?
Well, I've already given it up, and that's tequila.
Why did you give up tequila?
Yeah, what was the event?
Well, there's the last 3 times I got arrested. The only 3 times I got arrested, tequila was involved.
So you've only been arrested 3 times, but every time tequila was a part of the evening?
Yep.
And what did you get arrested for, if you don't mind me asking? Because that's what basically they say whiskey's number 1
right,
as far as what most people get arrested for. What did you get arrested for?
DUI.
Every single time with tequila?
No, well, I only got arrested for a DUI the last time.
Okay.
What were your other 2 arrests with tequila involved?
One was drunk in public, and the other one was a DUI as well.
Okay.
All
right.
You know, after work, I feel like I can be arrested for drunk in public at any given time.
I think giving up tequila was the right call.
I gave it up for 13 years. Kidnap one person and you go, man, I got to rethink some things. All right, here is your question.
It's been 8 years.
It's been 8 years? For some reason, too, I feel like tequila, when you give it up, it's the easiest one to stay away from, right? Because I would say, I'd give up whiskey. Within 2 years, I'm back. Tequila, like 13 years, and it was no problem.
Did you give up drinking altogether, Ben?
No.
Just tequila.
Okay.
Yeah.
My man. All right, your question. Baseball's Kirby Puckett and his huge ass played all 12 of his seasons for what team?
Minnesota Twins.
Bam.
One and done. Very good. All right.
Apparently, he played for the team that described his butt cheeks. That dude had the biggest ass. He was like the male Kim Kardashian.
Who's that?
Kirby Puckett.
Kirby Puckett.
He just had a massive ass. Like every time he went up to bat, you know, you could tell the announcers wanted to say something, but they wouldn't just because his stance looked weird because he had that huge ass.
Yeah. Game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Dave. Welcome to the men's room.
Ooh la la. Dave, you on team sober, team not sober?
I'm sadly sober, my friends.
Now, what was that now?
I was saying I'm sadly sober, my friends.
Sadly sober, my friend.
Sober, Dave. I got you, Dave.
I'll take a look at that big ass.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, big chunky ass. Kirby
Once
Puckett.
was a man named Kirby Puckett with an ass so big you could... Hey, Dave, give up one for life. Will it be whiskey, vodka, rum, or tequila?
That's a really horrible question, guys.
It is.
I'm going to have to go. Yeah, it is. Because, I mean, these are all, great things. But I'm going to have to go with whiskey.
Okay.
Just because I try to stay away from brown liquor as much as possible.
I'm right there
Bad
with
things
it.
happen.
I used to do that, and in the last 2 years, I've gone back to the brown.
Did you drink some White Lightning?
All right, here is your question. Now, we know that Clark Kent is Superman. Bruce Wayne is Batman. Hal Jordan is the Green Lantern. Who is Clint Barton?
He's Jesus, he's really good with the arrow. He is.
Yes.
Hawkeye.
What did you guess?
Isn't it Hawkeye?
Damn. All right.
What was
Dave.
his name?
Good talking to him.
Clint Barton.
It's a good thing
yeah.
that he went with Hawkeye. It's like the guy gives himself his own nickname.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, just this.
Sounds-
Friends call me Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Sounds more like a NASCAR driver.
What? Clint Barton? He does
In
something
a
like
number 13 car, Clint
Yeah, man.
Barton. Game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, John. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola. John, team sober, team not sober.
I am sober.
All right, John, welcome to the show. No pressure, John, but all the players on Team Sober today have been one and done. Our men's room poll, give up one for life. Will it be whiskey, vodka, rum, or tequila?
It's got to be vodka, hands down.
Okay.
Do you just not like it?
That was the first alcohol that I drank when I was a teenager. And when you get sick to your stomach on it, that's one of the things that you will not go back to.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, it's always in a mixed drink. And I just like shots. You know what I mean? Although I would take vodka over rum any day of the week. Plus, people can't really smell vodka under breath. By the way, someone points out Ken Griffey Jr. He had some junk in the trunk.
Not like Kirby Puckett, though.
No. And someone else says, we called Kirby Puckett Big Butt Puckett.
Tony Gwynn had a big butt, too.
Oh, the baseball players are huge asses. Baseball's new all-ass team. All right, your question. The moisturizer lanolin comes from what animal? I figured it came from a plant. This was news to me.
Animal.
Mm-hmm.
Cows?
Sheep?
Sheep.
Sheep.
I don't know what part of the sheep you man. What are you just like wringing their juice out of their skin or something? Like
I don't know.
I don't know. It bothers me.
Yeah, it's an excretion.
Nothing like rubbing something else's excretions on you. All right, what is the technical name for the hashtag or the pound sign?
I'm not going to get this one.
That would be the octothorpe.
Octothorpe,
which was the reason it's called the octothorpe. This is true. The guy that invented the symbol, octo, because there's 8 different points on it. Thorpe, because he was a fan of Jim Thorpe. That's not a joke.
Huh.
Yeah, so he went with octothorpe.
All right, question 3.
All right, there's always debate about what's the longest river in the world. What is the world's widest river?
I'm going to guess the Nile.
The other one.
I'm going to guess the Amazon.
The Amazon.
Yeah.
That thing's huge, man. Thick.
It's got freshwater dolphins in it.
Huge, thick Amazon. Yeah,
Those little pink ones?
Yeah.
They are weird looking, dude. They are ugly sons of bitches. All right, what TV sitcom followed the lives of June, Ward, Wally, and Theodore?
I feel like I should know this.
You
This is
should.
Before my time.
It is before your time,
It's
but
before all of our times.
Now that I'm on the spot, I'm not remember. I know exactly what it is. It's not going to come to me.
Beaver.
Leave It to Beaver.
Yeah.
I was working on a mashup, Leave It to Beavis and Butthead, but I got turned down by all the major
What
networks.
did they say on that show all the time? It just kind of played off the whole Beaver thing.
It was always June saying, Ward, you were a little hard on the Beaver last night. It was a different time. Seriously, I mean, like that line would show up because, he was the father. He had to discipline the kids.
Sure.
Don't be so hard on the beaver next time.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, all right, honey, whatever. Yeah. All right, what country performer pulled himself out of the running for the CMA Entertainer of the Year, saying that it's time for someone else to win it? He's won it 7 times.
Country is not my forte.
Me neither, but you know who this
You know
dude
this
is.
guy. He's a massive, massive country star.
Oh,
Or a person.
sorry, isn't he married to Gwen Stefani?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Tim McGraw.
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks,
Garth Brooks, that was the other one I was going to guess.
also known as Garth Vader because he breathes heavy.
Question 6, John.
Would you be scared of someone called Garth Vader? You'd be like, He's got the... I'm your father, Luke.
When he farts, does he sing the Thunder Rolls?
The Thunder Rolls. I wrote that.
All right, what company makes slip and slides? They also make frisbees, super balls, and trackball. When you were a kid, if your parents bought any product from this company, you were happy to have it. That was my experience.
Play something or other, but
Are you thinking play school? Be Whammo.
Yeah.
Whammo.
Whammo.
All right, John, you're on question number 7.
Whammy.
Somebody adds, the widest river actually in the world is the sweat running down Kirby Puckett's ass.
Come on, man. That dude's dead.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Well, then he'll never know. It's okay. All right, true or false? The National Park Service would like to remind you that if you encounter a bear, please don't push your slower friends down in attempts of saving yourself.
true.
That is bizarre.
That is just sad.
You want to hear that? Golly.
Again, this is true. The National Park Service, they have a sign. They'd like to remind you, and I quote, that if you encounter a bear, please don't push your slower friends down in attempts of saving yourself.
Who needed to tell somebody that? Who did that to the point where the sign needed to go? That just doesn't happen by itself.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
You fast people have been doing that for years.
Now, my understanding, though, they said more recently I heard something where if there's 2 of you and one of you falls down, the bear continues to go after the moving target.
Oh, okay.
Because it wasn't her situation. They were, I want to say it was a couple running. The woman fell and tripped. So the bear just ran past her and kept going after the dude. Good Lord, Mike Garrett.
Cheese sticks ready? All right, cool. Very good. All right, the game is Big Dummy, 206-421-RON.
I'm just shooting you both darts. Like,
What?
now you know. Well, I'm clearly the slowest one in this room.
Yeah, but that works to your advantage then. I'm just, well,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go, Miles.
Oh, look at that.
Man, those actually turned out nice.
They did.
because that's an air fryer.
Is that the whole box? Oh, cool. We got more?
Fight into it red hot. Let the
No way.
fire
There's still-
grease
no,
drip
there's-
down your cheek.
They're still crispy and bubbling right now.
You say the fire grease? Hello, Taylor. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Taylor, you on team sober, team not sober?
Not sober.
All right, Taylor, welcome to the show. You sound like you got it together. Taylor, what are you going to give up for life there? Whiskey, vodka, rum, or tequila?
Vodka for sure.
Do you have a bad vodka night or you just don't drink it?
Same deal as one of the last callers. A couple bad nights when I was young.
Okay. Well, it is the number one alcohol, according to the survey, that people get naked to. So it
Rum?
does vodka. So it does seem like it's a younger thing to do. Get drunk on vodka.
Sure,
and get
because you
naked.
can mix it with other things to make it more palatable.
Mm-hmm.
Just a couple of quick comments here. Speaking of Garth Brooks, someone said, why is there not a porn star named Girth Brooks? That is...
Girth.
that is...
So he's not really long.
Right.
He's more,
It ain't long. Looks
it's
like a
just
tuna can, mama.
thick.
But,
It's a very specific genre.
Girth Brooks.
and then I think that's a great...
Maybe there is.
And then someone else says, wouldn't you want to push your faster friends down? See, we need to watch out for you, Ted. Because you're the guy thinking, oh, I'm the slow guy. They're going to push me down, so you're going to take me down.
I like that idea.
I figured you would. All right. Here is your question. What was the first living creature to go into orbit?
Oh, my
let's say a
God.
dog.
One and done.
It was, in fact, a dog.
Girth Brooks, he's on Pornhub.
There is a Girth Brooks?
There's a Girth Brooks.
Come on, let's see a picture of this dude.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sherry.
Oh, God. Oh.
Girth Brooks.
All right, so Girth Brooks is into a very specific thing.
He exists.
And his name is Tom.
Do you want to have some of this before you eat your cheese stick, Mike? Girth Brooks, right here. Check him out. Look at this guy right here. What specifically is that?
What is what?
Most recent Girth Brooks.
To me, it looks like gay porn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what Girth did.
Or an ugly bald woman with a penis.
Why are they searching for gay porn while they're on the air?
Because his name is Girth Brooks.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Brandon. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola. Brandon, sober, not sober?
I am sober and sober.
All right, Brandon, welcome to the show. Brandon, you got to give up one for life. Will it be whiskey, vodka, rum, or tequila?
I'm stuck between tequila and vodka, but I like margaritas, so I'm going to go with vodka.
Vodka's gone. Okay.
Yeah. It's like the rubbing alcohol of liquor.
Rubbing.
You know what, man? It's like bad tequila. You don't want to get bad vodka. It's just not very tasty.
Yeah.
But I feel like the difference, though, bad vodka is usually mixed with something that's equally as bad, but bad tequila, man, when you shoot that, it's instant mouth sweats.
Yeah.
All right, here's your question. What number of Downing Street serves as the residence for the Prime Minister of the UK?
Wait, I'm sorry, say that again?
What number, basically what address, what number of Downing Street serves as the residence for the Prime Minister of the UK?
Oh, God. 700? I don't know.
I'm going to say 69, just so your son has an explanation.
That's because our lines are. It is 10 Downing Street. I get home last night. My wife says, "Hey, man, your son rolls up to me. Keep in mind, he's 8. Says, Mom, what's 69? She said, it's just the number. Let it go. He said, no. Like there's something more to it, like some kind of position or something. So she's hemming and hawing, and finally he says, is it a sex thing? She goes, yeah. And he's like, cool, hands off.
That's all I needed to know.
He never asked me that stuff, and I'm happy about that.
What the hell's going on over there, Brandon?
I'm at work, so I work in a metal shop. It's pretty loud.
Okay, all right. You work in a metal shop. All right.
Metal.
Yeah.
He makes hair pieces for Ronnie James Dio when he was alive. All right, here's your question. Which U.S. state has the least rainfall?
Has the least?
Least.
I'm gonna go with Arizona.
That was my guess.
New Mexico?
That was my next guess, Nevada. Right. You know it's one of the 3, right?
It's mostly desert.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
All right there, Brandon. Can you hang on the line for us?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
More
We'll
Big
get back
Dummy
to you.
coming up if you'd like to be a contestant. 206-421-ROCK.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.